Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is the PAPAJO Show where PAPAJO knows. I am your host, PAPAJO. I do appreciate you all being here today. We are going to have some fun and take a look at what's going on in the markets. There has been some crazy stuff going on. And because it is the day after the 4th and a lot of people are still out and enjoying their families and whatnot and all the fun things, I'm also starting late. Stuff like that. So what we will end up doing is it'll probably be a shorter show today. So bear with me, and we will have some fun with it. Do me a favor if you are new to the show and would not mind doing me a favor and select that subscribe button, and then grab the bell, and I would greatly appreciate it. And then also, if you would like more Papa Joe stuff, I do a Patreon that is scrolling on the bottom of the screen. Those of you who have joined, thank you a lot. It really does mean a lot to me. It allows me to do this stuff. So it also gives me a platform or a space, realistically, for me to take the gloves off. And those of you who are in there, you understand why I have it set up that way. I like to use this channel, as you know, to talk about crypto economics, things like that. And then for the other one is more content that is designed to awaken people up. These are just my opinions, things like that. I also do early access interviews there too. So if you're not part of it, you should be. Only $5. It's not a lot, but it does help a lot. Anyhow, hopefully you all had an amazing Independence Day. The whole weekend was great for us. We I went and saw family and all that fun stuff, and then we ended up going and I did a 23-hour brisket smoke. It was supposed to be a regular brisket, but somehow it got mislabeled and it was a Wagyu brisket. So there was a lot more collagen, fat, whatever you want, that needed to render. So it took a lot longer. But then, anyhow, just spent time with friends and family and had a really good time. Hopefully, you all did the same. It was a blast for us, and I enjoyed cooking and doing all that fun stuff. So it was really, really fun for me. If you are not part of Crypto Confidential, you might want to consider it. There are multiple reasons why. Primary reason is it's a great place for you and other people to get connected and learn how to live the crypto life. It's right here as well. What that does is it gives you a space to be able to ask questions, learn from other people who actually really do this stuff and live that life. Another reason is there's an event coming up. It's private to Crypto Confidential, and I'm going to be cooking some food for that. Be doing some brisket, most likely some ribs. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do any chicken or not. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about it and looking forward to doing that and having fun with it. So check it out if you have not. And then let's jump into today. Like I said at the beginning, I don't know how many were available, whatnot. Today may be a shorter show. There's not as many people are around for because they're enjoying the family. They're enjoying their Independence Day. Let's take a second here. We of all the stuff that's under attack right now in our country, all the stuff that we have to continue to fight for, our freedoms are just one generation away from losing it. Every single year, or every single generation, has to fight in their own way to keep their independence, to keep their sovereignty. It is a fun times that we live in, to say the least. Sorry, I burned myself yesterday. We live in a time where we have interesting, crazy stuff happening with our Supreme Courts, stuff happening in our stock market, stuff happening in our housing market, stuff happening in general around how we, the people, are having to deal with crazy stuff. Well, every other generation before us has had to do the same thing in their own way. Some had it easier than others. Some had it very, very hard. Think about like the Great Depression. Think about the different world wars. Think about how those families had to cope with losing loved ones over those periods of time. We've talked about on the Patreon how and why the wars were set up, why they were built, what they were for, and what they realistically ended up doing to society. See, these crazy psychopaths, they play the long game. And There is a, we'll call it a SOC, a self-organizing collective, as Cliff High calls it. It is interesting to see all of the we'll call it amassing, if you will, around taking care of each other, taking care of our friends and our families, and then also removing the poison from our country. That is happening. That is happening rapidly, and as we progress through time here, June is supposed to be an interesting month. It's supposed to be a really interesting month. We may end up having Christmas in July. Who knows? It would be really interesting to see a few things happen, though, for sure. For sure. So, anyhow, I'm going to jump over here and take a look at the charts because it is in crazy. Whoa, wrong button. Evidently, I swiped the wrong way for the mouse. So we have Bitcoin at 19.5 right now. It looks like it tried to get up to 22,000 the past couple of days. Let's go look at the hourly. So even earlier today, it was in the 20s. So, and it spiked up. It looks like it tried to get up close to 21, and then over the past couple of days, it was up. And it's being slammed down, along with everything else. By the way, in the stock market, you get the Dow that's down. Those are some freaky looking gaps on the hour. That's really odd. I'm not gonna lie. That should not be like that on the hour or on the day. Good grief. Let's see. We got the NASDAQ, it's going crazy. S&P 500, all these are down. Gold is down significantly. Silver is down significantly. Divi had a nice spike just a minute ago. Looks like people are trying to potentially obtain some more. EOS is an interesting chart. That's just like really, really, really stable. EOS is an interesting one. It's really interesting. So you got, that's the wrong button. You got Ethereum and Matic. Matic jumped up again as well. If you're not paying attention to Matic, or Axie, you should pay attention to those as far as residual income streams are concerned. Hey, look, the mortgage rates actually ticked down like a tiny bit. It was like 581 is the average. So itty bitty little bit. Crazy, crazy stuff. So along those lines, in the general markets globally, I need to move the camera. Sorry. Just a tiny, tiny bit. I can't see some of these. So let's see here. We have, where is it at? Is it the currencies? I don't remember. Yeah, you've got the US dollar to euro spot is up. It was also supposed to be supposedly down too. You've got, I think that's the pound, and the US spot is down. It's crazy how all these currencies are down against the US dollar, which is odd. I shouldn't be doing that. Let's see, where is the other one? I'm sorry, folks. I'm not used to this tool. And typically it shows a bit more information. I have it really blown up so you guys can see it. So the Dow's down more than 600 points over economic concerns. Where was it? Oh, yeah. Look at this. Oil prices plunge. WIT or WTI drops below $100 a barrel. Oil futures prices continue to tumble as West Texas Intermediate WTI falling below $100 a barrel for the first time since May 11th. Fears of recession appear to indicate that demand for fossil fuels may be reduced further, while the European Union urges an agreement on the joint comprehensive plan of action is reached soon. West Texas Intermediate for settlements on August dropped by 10%. So interesting. That one was an interesting one. I wonder if they're going to try and push those whole we don't need oil anymore. We need batteries. Forget to charge those batteries, they don't produce energy. They need energy to store. They store energy. People who forget how batteries really work, it's very funny to me. Very interesting. So yeah, the DAX closed. As you don't know who the DAX is, I believe it's the German, basically the Dow. It closed down. The whole world is in turmoil right now, isn't it? It sure feels like it, right? You know what else got turned on today? Or not the DAX. Where was that? Dow opened $600. European. Where did it go? Oh, U.S. Treasury yields decline. This is a great place. We all don't know this is Baja. B-A or Bravo Alpha Hector Alpha.com. Go check it out. It's interesting information. Lots of stuff going on in the market. They do cover crypto as well. We should see some crazy stuff take place. Somebody's at my house. I think they're just dropping a package off, though. That's what it sounds like. Sorry. Anyhow, I do things are. It is July 5th. It is the day after a holiday. It is not intend. I'm not. I was not intending to go tremendously long on the show here today, but I kind of wanted to get on here and just kind of, remember what our freedoms are for, how we got them, and then let's not lose them, right? And every direction, it sure feels like they're trying to take them away from us. If you think about how we have everything going on in the housing market, everything going on in general in the economy, you have everyone freaking out about recession. We're in recession. Okay, they need to be freaking out of depression. Recession is imminent. We already are there. Like I've mentioned it several times on the show here. Trying to obtain a house in this market right now is impossible. Trying to buy regular stuff at the stores and whatnot is getting more and more difficult. Things are not supposed to be this way. But like I said earlier, every generation has to fight for their freedom and in their own way. Realistically speaking, folks, we need to do our part in that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the show here. If you have gotten this far and like the content, do me a favor and smash those likes. Like I said, today was going to be a shorter show, so I do apologize about it not going our traditional 30 minutes. I started late, had a lot of stuff happening, and I do have a meeting I have to get over to. So as much as I wanted to continue to go, I did not get a chance to do so. So I do apologize. But do me a favor, share this out on your socials, get other folks involved. I would really, really would appreciate having more folks in here. It's a lot of fun. I love doing this for you guys. And then last thing I will say, if you guys and gals need a one-on-one with me, check out the link in the description of the video. It's also scrolling on the bottom of the screen here, Aster Blockchain Consulting. That is where I get to talk to you guys one-on-one. If you're a business and you need help figuring something out with crypto or blockchain or anything like that, reach out. There's sessions for those. And then also I've got the Patreon and then the Crypto Confidential. Check those out as well. Last thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to just say hey to everyone. What's going on, Lithia? How you doing today? I appreciate you being here. Hope you had a great, amazing 4th of July. How's it going, Kim? You as well? It's good to see you all today. Appreciate you being here. Johnny Mattis, what's up, brother? How you doing today? Carrie, how's it going? Late start for me. I started late. I'm glad you're here. You have a good recipe for smoking a brisket. I have one in the freezer, but I haven't smoked it yet. Purchased one at the end of the year last year and only got to use it once. Oh, you got a smoker. Fantastic. Not really. I think I found something that sounded good online. I don't even remember anymore. Basically, what I do is I simply just Texas style. Look up a Texas style. I never use the same one. Texas style is simple. Some people marinate there. Some people use a binder. Some people use like just salt and pepper. Some people use garlic. Some people use something else. And then they just smoke it for a long time on low heat. It's fun stuff for sure. What's going on, Joe? How's it going? Bitcoin Ben bumped Divya right around noon. Interesting. Yep. So we got Larry Stevens. How's it going, brother? Appreciate you being here today. I love it. Oh, let's see here. If I could say this one. Celestial Appetite. What's up? How you doing? Appreciate you being here. Who else we got here? yeah, very late to the show, if you will, and not necessarily a long one, which is okay, right? We've got Davy Daddy in the house. What's up, brother? Appreciate you being here, dude. It is definitely a Tuesday, and it is the Tuesday after a nice long weekend. So gently starting back into the show here, and we're going to have a good time. So anyhow. So you guys have a beautiful, wonderful rest of the day. I should have my show at 4:30 for the Patreon. If you're not part of that, consider joining. I'll let you all know if that changes. You'll have a beautiful, wonderful rest of the day. And yeah, take it easy.